Hello, and welcome to Policymakers, a podcast wherein I, Senator Waldron, and my good friend Sean Sheridan will put forward policies one at a time in the hope of alleviating some of today's biggest political problems. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to Policymakers, a podcast where I, Sean Sheridan, and my good friend Senan Waldron,
Hey, how are you?
solve the problems that are plaguing Ireland and the world.
Yeah, we just... People have problems.
Yeah.
We're out there to solve those problems.
Yeah, we're like the A-team, only without the guns. But with more murder.
Yeah, we do a lot of murder, to be fair.
Yeah, there is a lot of murder.
Yeah, it's just our thing. It's just what we do here.
Yeah.
It's what we do here, Policymakers. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? Make podcasts.
Yeah, we travel around in a van making podcasts, saving people from shady developers.
Yeah.
And all the while murdering lots and lots of people.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, we're really racking up the record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're going for a high score.
High score, yeah. Like, big impact.
Yeah,
Big impact. High tariff maneuver as well.
I've seen the pictures of Genghis Khan and Joseph Stalin up in your room. Like, I see what you're aiming for.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting there, one murder at a time. I'm getting there.
Just keep the faith, man.
Keep the faith. Keep at it. Keep drilling away. You know what I mean?
The journey of a million miles starts with one footstep, or in this case, one dead child.
One murder.
Yeah.
And then, so forth onto another.
Absolutely.
Collection of murders. Well, tell me, Sean, apart from the murder, how's your week this week?
My week is going fantastic.
Yeah. You got some big news. You're all...
I'm all college. I'm Joe College now.
You're Joe College now, are you? Van Wilder, is it?
Yeah, I'm living the life,
Yeah. Do you go to any keggers lately?
I haven't been to any keggers yet, but we are planning some major pranks on that crusty Dean.
Oh, that Dean is so crusty.
Yeah. Well, it is Galway, so it's possible he is a crusty.
He is actually a crusty.
He is actually.
He's very crusty as well around the facial region. Yeah.
And as well as that, I've been laughing my ass off at a certain politician who may or may not have shagged a pig.
Yeah, well, we can't, for legal reasons, we can't definitively say whether they're or not.
Yeah, we can't say for
anyone has ever had.
We can't say for certain that he did it.
But I mean, we can't deny that either.
We can't deny it.
You know what I mean? We can't prove it. We can't deny it.
Yeah, we can't say he didn't do it, but we also can't say he did it.
Yeah. Now, Sean.
Yeah.
You have heritage in pig farming.
Yes.
Would it be possible for someone to do, say, a lewd act upon a pig? Posthumously?
It's certainly possible. I worked in that field for 14 years. I've never heard of it actually happening. But
it is possible.
It's possible.
It's definitely possible.
Honestly,
right?
when I heard the story, I immediately called my dad and thought, well, if this is the way the world is going,
you got a cabinet position.
No, agriculture isn't in great shape these days. Yeah. So you need to open up new
revenue streams.
Yeah, new revenue streams.
Yeah.
And so I called up my dad and I pitched him the ideas. Like, apparently this is what Tory toffs are into. So why not make some money off it? And there was a pause, and my dad just went, "So you want to turn me into a pimp?"
Yeah.
I was like, well, pimp is a relative term.
Yeah, posh pimp.
Yeah, and he just went, you just want me to say pimpin' ain't easy, don't you? And I just went, no, of course not. I sent him a feather, a big feather to put in his cap.
Now I know your father, and I would love to see your father in a big pimp cap.
Yeah, no, well, he'd be wearing his regular cap that he wears out to the farm. He'd just have a big purple feather coming off the back of it.
Yeah,
like a peacock.
Yeah,
and honestly, I would like to give the man in question the benefit of the doubt, because as we all know, they use red halogen lamps in pig incubators, so maybe you just thought it was a red light district.
It's very possible.
It's quite possible.
Hey, listen, In today's world, anything is possible.
Absolutely.
Anything is possible. Anything could be true.
And
some things, are definitely true.
Yeah, honestly, I
probably not.
I thought it was weird because you expect Tory frontbenchers to have their brains rotten from syphilis, but not foot and mouth.
Yeah, it's funny, right?
Yeah,
it's good to see across border, they're really getting into the agricultural field.
Absolutely. And
living like the common man.
But true, for me, it's his missus I feel bad for.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I mean, Senan, put yourself in her position. Which is worse? That time you come home from the shops early to find your man with his pants around his ankles watching Babe, or the realization years later that he didn't change the channel out of panic.
Ugh. Yeah. So never eat bacon again.
Would you blame her? Or maybe she'll just eat shitloads of it. Just get your revenge.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'd feel very uncomfortable eating any food that I know might have had a penis in it at any stage.
But even if it was your husband's penis?
I suppose it would be the less worse of all the penises.
Yeah, but still.
A penis is a penis.
That is
when it comes to food preparation, a penis is a penis.
Yeah, and that's why you don't work in McDonald's anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Then I started my own franchise.
Yeah.
We were very sued for that.
Yeah.
Very sued for that.
Although it was, in fairness, it was as close as any of those burgers ever got to having real meat in them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That was my slogan.
Yeah.
Try a burger with some real meat in it.
Yeah.
And then there was a picture of me with my...
God damn, dude.
Dick in a burger.
After years of making fun of your ridiculously small genitalia, I tried to give you a compliment and you don't even say thank you.
We got sued by Subway as well.
Why is that?
Well, because the 6-inch wasn't a 6-inch.
That is true.
Policymakers, here we are.
But you're still going, eat fresh.
Eat fresh.
Now we're definitely getting sued.
Yeah, now we're definitely getting sued. I think it'll be the Tories, the
McDonald's, my
Subway,
dad.
Your dad. Off to a strong start.
We're off to a strong start.
Well, Sean, this week I had an amazing experience.
What happened?
Almost a spiritual experience.
Go on.
So I was out with my friends.
Okay.
We went back to my friend's house.
Yeah.
And he cooked a pepperoni pizza. Mm-hmm. But while he was cooking the pizza, he cracked an egg on that sucker.
Yeah?
Yeah, so the egg cooked on top of the pizza. And then you have eggy pepperoni pizza. It's
really?
Extraordinary.
Okay.
It's one of the nicest things I think I've ever had in my life.
Would you stick your dick in it, though?
I want to stick my dick in it, yeah. I need food that has my dick in it. But not like a stranger's dick.
Oh, okay.
That's where
Fair
it gets
enough.
weird,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No,
it was amazing. It was phenomenal because
Crack an egg on it.
Because the egg was all fluffy.
Yeah.
And the pizza was all crispy.
Yeah.
And it soaked up the cheese and the grease and everything. So it was really, really, really tasty.
That never occurred to me to even try. No, I'm not.
It works, man. No. It's amazing.
I'm not an egg man myself,
I've been really getting into eggs lately.
Yeah.
Eggs, I think eggs are kind of... that's a top policymaker's prediction there. Eggs.
Yeah.
On the way back.
Coming
back.
So you are an egg man.
Becoming an egg man, yeah.
And
I'm
and I'm a bit on the big side, so I could be the walrus.
Yeah.
Policymakers, cuckoo, cuckoo.
It's a catchy line.
Yeah.
It's a catchy line. Yeah, but I think eggs are coming back in a big way. French toast, egg in the basket, this pizza, egg, deadly.
The millions of other things they put eggs in.
Yeah.
The fact that it's one of the biggest industries in the world.
Yeah. I think there could be a future in it.
Yeah.
I think there's a future in eggs.
In eggs and egg-related products.
Eggs and eggs-related products, yeah. I think that's a market the Chinese haven't quite got a hold of yet. I think we've still got good Irish eggs.
I don't know now. Based on all of the old kung fu movies I've seen, what seems to be the biggest problem with the Chinese chicken and egg market in general is Jackie Chan crashing into
That's
them.
what's slowing their economy down, is that Jackie Chan keeps falling over and landing in a big
or driving a car through a whole bunch of them.
It's the same thing that's killing the Californian fruit industry, because everyone has those little stalls out.
Yeah.
It always gets hit by a cop car.
Yeah, David Soul did so much damage to the Californian fruit industry.
Yeah, it was a dark time.
It was a dark time for us all.
Wicked show.
Wicked show.
Amazing show. Yeah.
So, we have a very, very, very important issue to talk about this week.
It's this is very much a hot button topic. It is
one that's becoming more and more topical.
Every day it's becoming a greater, larger concern for pretty much everyone, certainly in Ireland, but possibly the planet.
Well, definitely for me. It's been a growing concern. I've been having trouble sleeping. You know, tell our listener what it is.
Our policy this week is the Billy Zane situation.
Yeah, the Billy Zane situation. This is one it's
troubling us all.
And the UN are powerless.
Powerless.
NATO
have their hands tied.
I mean, how do you stop the Billy
Zane
Zane
situation?
Yeah.
I mean, well, Sean, that's what we're here today to find out.
Yeah, we are
hopefully to find out.
We are here to do what no one else is willing to.
Yeah, solve the Billy Zane situation.
Absolutely.
Do you want to go first?
No, I think you should go.
Want
first.
me to go first?
Please do.
Okay. Sorry, I'll just give you a second there. Okay.
Look.
I'm hot.
Look,
my blood is up.
Look,
I'm pumped. I'm ready. You know.
You can't. You need to take your time.
Yeah,
you need to get this right because this is a fucking important situation.
Yeah. So the Billy Zane situation. Billy Zane is one of the most charming. I'll try that again. One of the most
Take two.
One of the most charming, beloved entertainers in the world today. So what is the Billy Zane situation? Well, Sean, I'm glad you asked, Sean.
You read my mind.
But it's complex. Fucking hell, I gotta read these again.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, Senan can't read his own handwriting.
No, I wrote it in a rush yesterday morning.
Take three.
Okay. First, Billy Zane is the office cut-up, but it looks like he's gone too far with his last prank, and they're going to have to call in management. Will he be able to keep his job? Will he be able to save the Stanford branch? Also, Billy Zane owns a massive real estate company in downtown New York and is slowly but surely trying to take over Manhattan. Can we stop him? Billy Zane is a star quarterback for the Pittsville Miners. He's out there every day giving everything he can, but stuff at home is difficult. With his brother being arrested and his parents going through a messy divorce. Yeah. Question is, can Billy Zane keep it all together and bring the team to state? Billy Zane in Friday Night Zane. Billy Zane is also becoming more increasingly unstable in the Mideast. Billy Zane. Did you hear about Billy Zane? He owns a small hotel.
No.
In the English countryside.
I wasn't aware of this.
But he is a terrible host with none of the amenities available. Billy Zane plays Billy Zane, the waitress. Billy Zane plays Billy Zane, the owner. And Billy Zane plays Zane, the dog. In Billy Zane Towers. It's a complex situation, Sean. You know what I mean? There's lots of ins and outs. Lots of, things going on that Billy Zane's doing, you know what I mean? He's got a lot of fingers and a lot of pies. He gets around.
You know, he seems to be a lot of different people in a lot of different places.
He definitely is. Yeah, he's getting out there, like. Yeah. You know, after 50 years of being at the top, after 50 years of probably being the world's greatest guitarist, he's finally writing his words down, and he's going to do a podcast with Q Magazine. QMagazine.co.uk, check it out.
Really?
Yep.
I was not aware of that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Did you know that in the early 70s and late 80s, over 800 million tons of cocaine was brought to America, mostly via Miami, and its entire empire was controlled by one crazed man, Billy Zane.
All right. I heard something like that.
Mm-hmm. We kept these men in line with vicious violence.
But the way I heard the story was that millions of tons of cocaine were smuggled into the US in Billy Zane.
Well, he was part of the smuggling operation, but of course, after becoming a kingpin and main controller of South America, he pretty much got other people to do it for him.
So he runs like the South American drug trade.
Yeah.
At this point, that does make him a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
desperate situation.
What do we do to stop?
Well, the thing is that with college, it's like a time for introspection, a time for mind expansion.
Absolutely.
A time for girls and boys to become men and women and decide what they're going to be. Unless you're Billy Zane. Billy Zane is a crazy party animal for Alpha Beta, and he's taken 4 nerds under his wing to make them the coolest people on campus. First time at Billy Zane.
And who doesn't want their first time to involve Billy Zane somehow?
Who doesn't? Who isn't asking for that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and did you hear that he's about this one?
No.
Well, another part of the Billy Zane situation is that Billy Zane and 4 guests will sit around and talk about topical subjects of the day over a half an hour space.
Hang on. Is Billy Zane fucking stealing our shtick?
I think he is, yeah. He's
Alright,
definitely spread
motherfucker.
himself thin. I mean, have you heard CSI Billy Zane?
No.
That's the latest one. It's all got technology and stuff.
And
Billy
it's all
Zane-
to do with crimes involving Billy Zane somehow.
Zane, we call them Zane crimes, yeah.
Yeah,
Zane
zany.
divisions, yeah.
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 Zanecide.
Zanecide, yeah.
Mm.
Zane, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Billy Zane as we fly through space shooting lasers and scoring green beans all over the goddamn place. Billy Trek.
I can't. See that? Okay. So let me see if I understand this. Mm-hmm. He runs a South American crime cartel. Mm-hmm. He's in college, feeding nerds cocaine and trying to push them towards hookers. And
Yeah, but in a comedy kind of way.
and he's got a spaceship.
Yeah.
This man
And he's
needs.
also the office cop.
Yeah, well, that would make you the office cut
Yeah,
up,
exactly,
surely.
yeah.
I mean, that would bring a level of chaos to any workplace.
Yeah.
And it needs to be stopped.
It needs to be stopped.
Well,
so what do we do about Zanemania?
Is there anything else?
I could probably go through Netflix and make a few more things out, but I think we covered. But like, we don't need to get into the nitty gritty of the Zane problem. I mean, it's just a glossary.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes.
Well, we could start by firing Billy Zane, and we can outbuy his real estate before Zane does. We could support him on and off the pitch. We could pull out of Zane. We could enjoy his hijinks. We can give him a record deal. We can have him extradited or killed. We can kick him out of college and make sure the walk core is fully charged.
Well, let me just say, all of those are good ideas, but I think one is for certain we can't do, because I know for a fact you have no intention of pulling out of Billy Zane.
Not if I get the chance. Not if I get in there.
No,
you're going to be like a limpet.
You're in there for
the good time.
Yeah, you're in there for the long haul.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we kill the Zane, we invest the Zane, we love the Zane, we hate the Zane. We be part of the Zane, and Zane is part of us. We fight him and order him with extra sauce and no mayo. Billy Zane is made from 100% free-range Zanes. Is available in your local store, and ask your doctor about Billy Zane.
Right. So, what you're suggesting, right? What you're suggesting is that we do we stop. We support his football team.
Yep.
Stop his investments.
Outmaneuver him on the market.
Outmaneuver him on the market.
Yeah.
Fire him.
Yes.
Fire him from his office job.
Gotta go.
And either murder or imprison him.
Yes.
Okay.
If we can extradite him out of South America.
Okay, you're giving me a lot of options here.
It's a lot of options.
Giving me a lot
It's a
of
complex
options.
situation.
Right.
I mean, the Billy Zane situation, it has a lot of layers and ins and outs.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
well, is surely. Okay, I think a fair way to do the office job one would be a situation where he's got 30 days to up the company's profit margins by about 25%, and if he doesn't, he's fired.
He's out of here.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
it's only fair. You give him a chance.
Yeah.
You give him a chance. in
Everybody
that.
gets one chance.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy Zane deserves one chance just like everyone else.
And for the investment thing, you may need to call the SEC on that one.
Yeah.
Because
It is possible he has got involved with insider trading.
Him and his ridiculously large mobile phone. It's like the size of his fucking head. You know.
It looks silly.
It looks silly. It looks silly.
I don't know what he's thinking.
And and as well as that, imprisoning or killing Billy Zane, it would kind of render the rest of them moot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the rest of them would just follow suit after that.
Yeah,
then.
and to be honest, that should probably be the one.
The one to go for.
Yeah, because it's the most important one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, it's like once you kill and or extradite him, the rest of the problems are going to fall into line.
You would think so.
He wouldn't even make it into the studio.
That is true. You would think so, but that's the thing. I mean, are we sure that Billy Zane can be killed?
I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. I mean, if he space travels, these investment deals.
Yeah.
He's terrible at running that hotel, but he's an amazing guitarist.
That is true.
So, I mean, can he be killed? He might be immortal.
You know, and he seems to be in a lot of different places and a lot of different times.
Yeah, he gets around.
You know,
he gets around.
What if there's more than one?
You mean like a metazine?
Yeah.
Like somehow he's kind of transported himself in 1,000 places at once?
Yes.
Yeah. Like with a machine. Some sort of cloning zine machine.
Or maybe it's like a multiverse thing where the portals are only open to Billy Zane.
Yeah, that would make sense. That like Billy Zane is...
Yeah, you
like
ever see that Jet Li movie?
You
know, Romeo Must Die?
Oh yeah, where he's all like through space and time? Yeah. So it's like that, so like he's time splitting between different Billy Zane related universes.
You know, and it sort of works on Highlander rules for whatever reason. But, you know...
Yeah, but it's kind of like that?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, I could see Billy Zane in that. Yeah, I could see Billy Zane being a meta being.
Yeah, that would definitely work.
Yeah. I mean, it would explain why he's in so many things lately.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just never off the billboards.
Never off the fucking billboards.
Never off the... You can't open the Times without seeing a special feature about Billy Zane.
Now,
he also writes for the Times and owns the Times.
Yeah.
So...
And he is the life in Times.
He is, yeah,
so, what can we do? I mean, okay, there's only one thing for it, and I hate to say it, and I've given out to you for suggesting it in the past, but the only thing we can really do is nuke the world.
Just gonna have to nuke the world. It's the only way to be sure. Dust off, nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Yeah. It's the only way to be sure.
It's the only way.
Yep. Billy Zane's finally driven us to it, you know what I mean? Now, I always thought it'd be the Russians or possibly global war or a massive accident.
Yeah. I thought it'd be the resource wars, personally.
I thought it would be the resource. I had money on the resource wars, but no. Billy Zane.
What a cunt.
God, finally did it. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Blew it all up. You know, it's always the one you least expect.
You never knew it was going to be Billy Zane. He was a quiet guy.
Well, I always kind of suspected, but you know...
Couldn't be sure, that's for sure.
Well, I think the only thing... So, nuking the world...
I think we're just going to have to nuke the world.
Because, you know, it's the only way we can stop the legion of Billy Zane.
Yeah. I mean, there's just millions of... maybe we could find out what his purpose is, but...
I don't think he has one.
I don't think he is. I think he's just like zaning and Billy zaning and Billy zaning. I think it's just like you know, like microbes or something like that. I think the only way to be sure, dust off, nuke it from orbit. That's what I say.
Do we have any other plans? I mean, this is the one we use. It's the last resort. Do we have any other military like drone strikes?
Oh, okay. Look, let's check it out.
Can we just like drone Billy Zane?
We could try zoning him. We tried that, but he was also the pilot as well, and he was also trying to escape from them. Yeah, because he was on the run from the CIA, so he managed to hack the CIA computers to take them over. And now he controls the, drone system.
Well, we kind of have to.
But on the other hand, he is also the super secret spy that has to go kill Billy Zane before he gets control of the drones. So
okay,
it's a developing situation. Like it's a complex situation. It's a complex situation. There's lots of ins and outs, and the only way to be sure, dust off, nuke it from orbit.
Is there like a queen of this hive? Or
no, it's just Billy Zane.
Or so like each one is like this is like the cell.
Each one is Billy Zane, and so every Billy Zane.
So like if one goes, the organism of the Zane itself is not.
He dies all the time. I mean, he was killed in a road traffic accident. He was fell from space. He was shot in World War. He was electrocuted by a secret spy. He died at the bottom of the ocean. He died getting to the Arctic. He was killed in a plane crash, and then his friends ate him. Yeah, and then Billy Zane came and rescued them.
Must have scared the shit out of them.
Yeah, it was terrifying. They never got over it.
I'd say so.
So he dies pretty often. Yeah.
So the
Titanic, drowned in the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's nothing we can
dust off, nuke it from orbit.
Guess so.
Yeah. Been good doing policymakers with you though. I hope you enjoyed the human experience as much as I did.
It's been a pleasure serving with you, sir.
It has, yeah. Do you want to push the button together?
Go on.
Okay.
1, 2. Wait.
Okay.
We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when.
Push it now.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Well, it's done now. Let's see Billy Zane get out of that one. Stupid Billy Zane.
Okay, and we'll have a short break where you can enjoy the new nuclear post-apocalypse.
The Billy Zaneless.
The Billy Zaneless post-apocalypse.
Yep.
Unless he has a bunker somewhere, in which case we're screwed. But until then, we will be back after these commercial messages. Oh man, I'm so bored.
What's wrong, John?
I'm bored.
You totally bored?
Yeah, I just said I was.
Well, I've got just a treat for that.
Well, what's that?
Policymakers. It's a brand new podcast.
Yeah?
It's only 20 or 21 episodes in by this stage.
Oh, that's brand new.
Brand new, yeah.
And what's it about?
Well, it's about these two really handsome, smart guys called Senan and Sean.
Yeah.
And what they do is they solve social ills of the day.
Wow, they're doing a public service.
They're doing a public service, and it's all for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where can I find this podcast?
Well, you could download it on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
That's SoundCloud/policymakers. Or you could find it on YouTube. And the best way to find it on YouTube would be to put it up on Facebook. So come and find us and like us on Facebook. That's Facebook Policymakers.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
It would change your life.
I was just going to masturbate into a bucket, but that's a way better idea.
It's a way better idea, and you could do one after the other.
Or why not both at the same time?
Why not, Sean?
I'm doing it in the comfort and safety of my own home. No one can judge me except God.
And you can download it right now. SoundCloud.com/policymakers.
You've sold me.
I sold you.
And we're back.
Yes, we are back indeed, yeah.
So,
I think we really get to the heart of the Billy Zane situation.
Yeah, we are
now.
getting to the heart of the Billy Zane situation.
I mean, like I said, it's affecting everyone.
Yeah.
It's good to see that we're finally addressing it. You know what I mean? As grown-ups.
Yeah. Now, it's time for my policy.
Right, yeah. I'm waiting to hear your policy. Waiting all week.
Now, before I talk about my policy, I need to put this in its proper perspective. Because Senan here, he made light in certain regards, not meaning any disrespect.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I mean,
you made light of what is, to me at least, a very, very serious situation.
Yeah.
Because what you need to understand, what the world doesn't seem to see, is that Billy Zane is an asshole. Right?
Yeah.
It's not enough. It's not enough for Billy Zane that he has to lord it over me, the fact that he's really good looking and he's successful and all the girls love him.
Yeah.
You know? It's not enough.
Rich too.
Oh yeah, he's rich too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not enough that his millions of dollars and his good looks and the fact he's in loads of movies, the fact that he's lording it over me.
Yeah.
He's lording it over me all the fucking time. Can't get away from him. Every time I go out, I see him on a fucking billboard.
Yeah.
Right? It's not enough. It's not enough that he does that. It's not enough that he does that. But he's in, he got to be in Back to the Future 1 and 2.
Yeah, the good ones.
I didn't get to be in Back to the Future 1 or 2.
You weren't even asked.
I didn't get to be in a... It doesn't matter that they were made in 1985 and I was born in 1985. That's beside the goddamn point. I should have been in Back to the Future. But Billy Zane was.
An offer would have been nice.
Yeah, Billy Zane was in fucking Back to the Future.
He was great in Back to the Future.
No, he fucking was not.
No?
No, he was terrible because he's Billy Zane and Billy Zane is an asshole.
You know, I heard they were thinking about considering him for the True Detective season 3.
Fuck off! No.
Billy Zane and Billy Zane.
No. All right, he was in True Detective. He was in Back to the Future.
Yep.
Right? He was in Titanic.
Yeah.
You know,
Classic.
he's probably still making goddamn residuals off of that.
You wouldn't believe he
You
got
know.
that money. He bought a second house with that.
Not only that, you know, him, Billy Zane, right? He, for 4 years, was copping off with Kelly Brook.
Yeah,
I
that's
never
right.
got the chance to cop off
Never
with Kelly
caught
Brook.
off to Brooke at all.
I never got the chance. You know, I never got the chance to pull her hair back in the third round of an all-night session.
Yeah.
I never got to do that. I never got to, you know, put on weird clown makeup and cry for a while she just pelted me with darts. I never got to do that.
Yeah, I bet you got
You know,
a load
we
of
never,
boob.
you know, me and Kelly, we never got to do golden showers together.
No.
That never fucking happened.
Never happened.
But it happened with Billy Zane.
Yeah,
it
Billy
happened
Zane.
with Billy fucking Zane.
Yeah.
Happened with Billy Zane. He got to be in Zoolander.
Yeah.
I really like that movie, apart from his part in it. Everyone goes on about, oh my god, it's Billy Zane. Oh,
Yeah.
that was the funniest part in the whole goddamn movie. No, it wasn't, because Billy Zane was in it, and Billy Zane is a goddamn asshole. You know,
So-
no. Hear me out. I will not be denied. I will not be denied my chance to fucking speak the truth about Billy Zane here.
Okay.
I will not be denied.
All right.
Billy Zane is a terrible human being, and he's. You know what's worse? He's going to make a comeback now because they're making Zoolander 2.
Yeah.
And I looked up his IMDb. He has been announced in it. He's going to be in Zoolander 2. And you know what that means? He's going to have a career resurgence.
Yeah, people are going to love him again.
He's going to be like John Travolta after Pulp Fiction, where everyone's like, oh my god, how did we not know that Billy Zane was a fantastic talent all these years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
He'll probably win an
Fuck him
Oscar.
twice. Fuck him twice in the ear.
Yeah.
Right? it's driving me fucking insane, because Billy Zane, he's been doing this for 30 goddamn years.
He's been around a while.
For as long as I've been alive.
Yeah.
He's been working in movies, getting residual checks from movies, copping off with incredibly beautiful women that I never got the chance to cop off with.
Yeah, it's like he just was out to get you, Sean.
I know.
Yeah.
This is all, and I know it. I know it for a fact. This is all to spite me.
Yeah?
This is all to spite me.
You think so?
It's all to spite me, man.
Just against you?
Yeah, it's just against me.
Think Billy Zane's got it out for you?
Yeah, he's got it out for me, man.
Right.
I mean, Zoolander, Titanic, fucking, you know,
Back to the Future.
back to the goddamn future.
Yeah, you love that movie.
Yeah. Now, granted, Uwe Boll, he tried to help me out. He put him in Blood Rain. That movie sucked.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everyone thought Billy Zane was stupid in it. But, you know, he bounced back from that. He's still working.
Yeah.
My best efforts to ruin Billy Zane completely fucking fell apart.
What have you done to Billy Zane?
I got onto Uwe Boll and got him to put him in Blood Rain.
Right. Yeah, that was a very...
It was a fucking...
I don't know how it failed. I mean, how do people still like him after that? It's amazing.
They put a wig on his big balding head.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah. And even you're trying to rip off his look now.
Yeah.
With the big forehead and everything.
Yeah, it's a hot look, all right?
No,
Billy
it's
Zane,
not a fucking hot look.
They call it the Billy
'cause
Zane
Billy
shine.
Zane rocks it. It is not a fucking hot look.
Wearing scarves now as well.
This has gone too far. Every time someone shaves their head or wears a scarf, I'm reminded of Billy Zane.
Yeah.
And I cannot.
It's a hot look.
You know, so there's... I can't go... Kelly goddamn Brook.
Kelly goddamn Brooks.
Kelly goddamn Brook.
She's a hot babe. And he totally got boob. He probably got boob on the first date.
Yeah. No, she...
Hey, I'm Billy Zane.
Yeah. She was climbing up on top of him, you know, boxing him in the jaw, going, you know, attaching electrodes to his nipples. You know, I never got the chance to do any of that.
That's a lot of weird stuff.
Never got the chance to do any of that.
A lot of strange stuff, but I guess.
So there's only one thing we can do. There's only one thing we can do.
What can we do?
A plan so intricate.
Right.
You know, and I've been driven to this.
Right.
This is not this isn't something I wanted to do.
No, you're a casual guy.
Yeah. This is so, you know, so what I'm going to do.
I haven't seen you so irate in hours.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the ultimate prank on Billy Zane.
Yeah.
Right? What I'm going to do, right?
Yeah.
Right, while he's sleeping, right, in his palatial fucking Hollywood mansion, while in his palatial fucking Hollywood mansion with his fucking servants and his heated indoor swimming pool.
Yeah.
You don't even need to heat an indoor swimming pool, but he's Billy Zane and he has to fucking rub it in just
Why
a little
wouldn't
bit
he?
more.
Well, he used his money.
Yeah, his money that should be mine.
Yeah.
You know what he's going to do? You know, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to break in all stealthy like, right? I'm going to have a bag of flour with me. I'm going to have a bucket.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have like a whole bunch of silicone gel, right?
Okay.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, going to go into his room, right? Put the flour in the silicone bucket, right? Open up his door ever so slightly, right? Leave it on top, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, while he's sleeping, going to slit his throat.
That took a deep turn there to the left towards the end. I mean, are you going to take the flour home with you?
No.
That's not really important, I don't think.
No, that's just a prank for whoever finds him.
Well, to be fair, that is a good prank.
Yeah.
But I mean, like slitting a man's throat seems pretty extreme.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, I suppose.
Are you opposing my plan?
Well, there might be other options.
Senan,
first, you know what I mean?
Senan,
I mean, you don't have to go straight into the throat slitting business, you know.
It's not like I didn't try by fairer means than this. It's not like...
Did you try, though?
Yes.
Blood
Rain.
Okay, yeah, that was a bad movie, to be fair. But Billy Zane has an electric personality. He's always going to bounce back from a movie like Blood Rain.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. He'll always bounce back. And the only way we can stop him bouncing back is to stop him bouncing anywhere.
It seems quite extreme.
Look, I'm just saying, it's the only way we can solve this problem.
It's very extreme, though.
I don't want to do this, but he has driven me to it.
Yeah, I think you should just calm down for a bit.
I'm calm.
Are you taking?
I'm calm.
Are you still on the medication?
I'm calm as a fucking Hindu cow. All right.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I still don't think that murdering a man in his sleep is quite the first rational decision you should be going for.
You want me to wake him up first?
No, I don't. It's not really the sleeping point that I'm getting caught on. It's
then why'd you even bring that up?
The morality of killing a guy.
Oh,
but don't get me wrong. The flower prank. Hilarious.
I know, right?
Hilarious.
I know,
it's
right?
It's a classic gag. It's
I know.
like a genius. It's going to blow him away.
I know.
Really give one laugh.
Yeah, I know.
But slitting a man's throat seems like quite an extreme measure, you know?
Well, I can feed him a whole bunch of pills.
No, it's gone. You could feed him a whole load of pills, but I mean, once again, that's still committing the murder is the sticking point. It's not so much how the murder occurs.
What if I make it look like an accident?
Well, it's a start, but I mean, it's not really it's the moral basis. Really, it's the
well. What's the problem? I don't see a problem here.
Well, killing a man in his sleep is quite a
Well, I offered to wake him up.
That's true, yeah, but I mean, it still seems like quite a moral grey area at best.
Oh, okay.
More commonly, people would say that it's wrong to murder a Hollywood star. You know what I mean?
Okay. Pitch it to me now. Why should I let Billy Zane live? After all the things he's done to me. 30 years. Yeah. 30 goddamn years.
Yeah. I mean, he was in probably getting awful residuals from Back to the Future.
I know, right?
Yeah. And he's been rocking that scarf lately.
Yeah.
He's really been wearing the hell out of that scarf. But I still think murder's a bit much. Maybe try, like, a sequel to...
Uwe Boll, stop making movies. I can't.
Right, yeah.
You think that didn't occur to me?
Maybe murder is your only option, huh?
I know.
You're just going to have to go for it, right?
Look. This...
Now, I can't condone it. But I can't stop you either, Sean.
This was not my first choice. I just
want people to know. You've been working hard for him against him.
I just want people to know that this was not anything I wanted to happen.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're just backed into a corner.
I mean, it does sound like he has been,
he's been fucking
personally
with me.
He's been very addictive to you.
Yes, for years and
Did
years.
Did it occur to you
years.
possibly that it's a coincidence?
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
A coincidence, like it just kind of happens.
How can that just happen? Well, how can Billy Zane just happen?
He's got an electric personality. You know what I mean? He's always bouncing back. He's
you want me to
charming,
electrocute him, don't you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Go electrocute him. Yeah. Go ahead. Because that'll be grand. But I mean, like I said, I can't condone you killing a man because
Look.
And besides, he's very charming. He's a very nice man.
You're one of them, aren't you?
Well, Sean, I don't know if this is a great time to tell you, but here at the policymakers' headquarters, we're thinking about making some changes to
what are you saying?
roster.
Why are you saying?
Well, we're thinking about maybe you should just take a break, some time off. I think the audience is kind of getting tired. We've got a very good guest in next week.
Who?
Just for one episode, possibly more.
Who's
after that?
Who's the guest?
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
No, I'm joking. It's Billy Zane.
You motherfucker! Shake this year!
Fuck you!
He's coming back!
Billy fucking Zane! Are you fucking mental?
Security!
No sleep. Just sleep. Just sleep. Only dreams. Only dreams. Only dreams. Only dreams.
I didn't know I was capable of doing that. In for a penny, in for a pound. Zane, I'm coming for you. Until next time, we've been policymakers. Go all in.
You have been listening to Policymakers, a podcast written and produced by me, Senan Waldron, and Sean Sheridan. It was a Robot House production. What are you doing?
I'm a classy fucker. What can I say? I'm a classy guy.
Wearing a waistcoat does not make you classy.
No, but the Bentley helps.
Where are you saying? Alright.
Well, I can't drive it every day.
You don't have a Bentley. You have something way better. The 2008 Kia Picanto.
Yeah,
yes.
we can all agree that the 2008 Kia Picanto was probably the greatest vehicle ever made.
Yes.